Guys, here in the Nugsmasher factory with the Nugsmasher IQ, over the course of the next few weeks, we're going to be doing everything from flour to isolate to diamonds to decarbing on the Nugsmasher IQ. We're going to be testing all of its modes, the ramp mode, and really doing a deep dive into this thing. We're going to start it out in this video today just doing 3 different extractions, same flour. We're going to do a 3-gram extraction, 3.5 gram extraction in a 3.5-gram bag. We're going to do a 7-gram extraction in a 7-gram bag, and then a 14-gram extraction in a 14-gram bag on the Nugsmasher IQ. We're going to do them all at the same setting, all the same flour, so we can see the differences and make sure it's performing like it should. And then a little later on in some of the next episodes to follow, we're going to do turn that raw. We're going to do, first of all, we're going to do some more smashes to extract some more rosin. We're going to get a lot of that rosin that we have and turn it into isolate. Show you how to do that. We're going to do that on the IQ using the ramp mode that it has, which is we're really excited about. And we're going to do we're going to really test this machine's capabilities this week. So anyway, stick along with us. There's going to be exciting video series for you guys if you're interested in the IQ. This machine is shipping early next week. It is the launch of the first bulk batch of the machines are going out from the factory early next week. We're super excited about them. Really a neat product so far. So anyway, stick along with us here. So first off, we're just going to pack our bags. Get a 3.5 gram bag, pack it. Now all of our bags are 90 microns that we have out here. That's what we're doing for all of them. And the key, of course, to the surface area is bottle textile, but if you guys have a different way you're extracting, if you're doing a square bag or something of that nature, laying it down flat, the surface area, you can program this machine that way as well. But for now, we're going to use a bottle textile because that's the most efficient way to extract flour. You could put all your settings in here. I'm going to go ahead and set the machine up so it's up to the temperature I want to extract at. And my target PSI, I'm going to do all of these at 650. Now down here, the bag setting on the home screen, this will set the surface area size of the actual bag that we're putting in, and it's assuming when you put it in like this that it's a bottle textile. Now if you're going to do a flat bag or something of that nature, you can go over to this screen and you can program in the size of the bag that you want, the size of the overall extraction that you're doing. So if you're doing a concentrate extraction or something like that, you can program that in here and the surface area will appear up here, and then you can go ahead and do your extraction that way. So there is that availability to you. But for now, we're just going to do everything bottle textile, 3.5 grams starting with. And like I said, these are 90 micron Nugsmasher bags. They come in, our bags come in 4 different microns. They come in a 37, a 90, a 120, and a 160 micron. And we also have a finer microns all the way down to 5 micron sheets. So those work really good inside the bags. So if you're doing concentrate, hash, or something of that nature, wrapping it in those sheets and putting it inside a bag, a 37 micron bag works really well. So something to check out if you're doing that. So like I said, we're using all the same flour today. First thing we're going to do is invert the bag here, the corners of the bottom corners of the bag. That's key to holding that bottle textile shape. When you're packing a bag, I like to start with a little bit of the smaller nugs if you have any, and let it form around. Try to fill any voids that you have. But most importantly, you want those bottom corners to tuck in. Definitely a little drier product than I like to work with. It's been out, won't fit in my humidor, it's what's left over here. 3.5 gram bag, you get a little excess there, you want to trim it off, but leave enough so you can fold it over like a present. Just like that. Now let's check the bottom. Make sure your corners are tucked over like that, that's key. All right, now at this point we can Make sure I like a 2-minute extraction. That's my personal favorite. You can dial it in based on your strain and what you're doing. I'm gonna go ahead and raise the plates to the height of the bag. Makes it easier to hold the parchment and everything in. Guys, got our 3.5 gram bag loaded. It's in a 90 micron. It's in the Nugsmasher IQ. All the settings are set. All we simply have to do is go ahead and press start and then proceed. It does the rest of the work. As you can see, the pressure to the bottom left is building. Now it's going a lot slower because the target pressure is under 500 hydraulic fluid pressure. So that 650 material PSI is less than 500 fluid pressure. So it's set to go much slower and climb much slower if it's within that target range. So you can see it's reached its 650 PSI right there. The timer has started to count down. And as the extraction happens and rosin comes off the plates, it will but maintain the as close to as it can the target temperature. Now remember, this is digital temperature, so it's exactly what's on there. And you can see over to the right is the plate temperatures. It's set to 206. You can see the actual temperature is 206, and then the actual plate, top plate temperature is 206, and the bottom plate temperature is 206 too. Now, that writing above the actual numbers and below the top actual and the bottom actual writing, the white writing, you can see how it's flickering off in red every once in a while, like right now. That's an indicator that the bottom heater heating element is actually on inside the plate. Let you know when. There's also a feature in the user preferences that you can disable the heat elements on either the top or the bottom plate or both. There's also a setting in the user preferences that you can set the timer for all seconds or minutes and seconds. And a bunch more coming on this machine. Like I said, we've got ramp mode going and a decarb mode happening. We're going to show you in this strain of videos, but a lot more coming. So if you're in the first release and you're getting one, make sure you're connected to Wi-Fi and you check your updates frequently, because we're going to have lots of stuff going on this. The engineers are doing some great stuff on this machine. What we're going to do is do all three of these extractions, stack them all up here, and then open them all together, and we can see kind of what we got, what the differences are. Okay, 7 gram, and we're going to do the same thing in the 7 gram, same drill. We're just going to put it in a 7 gram 90 micron bag, so same micron bag as we did the other one. We're just going to load a little bit more flour. Like I said, this flour is a little drier than I'm used to working with. Seven gram bags are really nice to work with because they're a lot wider mouth. You can just dump the stuff in. Almost dump it right out of the bag, right into it if you're working with nice nugs like this. definitely drier than I'd like to see. Flour we're working with is a lot drier than we'd like to see. We got a load that was a little bit too big to fit in our humidor here, so this is what's been out for a couple days, and it's drying out way too much. So basically I set it for 7 grams, same settings all the way around, same time, just for a larger surface area bag, the 7 gram bag. I got the 7 gram between there. I'm gonna throw the magnet back on there. And just gonna simply press start and proceed. Woohoo! Peekaboo. Okay. Now for 14 grams, guys. So same thing with the 14 gram bag. It's a 14 gram, 90 micron. You know, and the name, the 14 gram name, is just a general size. That happens to be exactly what we're putting in it, because that's what the bags were designed for. But you can put 9 grams in them, or anything that won't fit in a 7 gram bag, you can put in it, and all the way up to as much as you can get in them. Same size on the machine, because the surface area size ends up being the same at the end, unless you stuff them too full. You'll find you'll have a blowout if they're too full on there, but usually flour wise you can stuff them as full as you can get them. And as you can see, it's a little easier to work with the larger bags. You can just pour flour right into them. Be as gentle as you can, fill in the voids here. Okay guys, so we got the 3.5, the 7 gram, and now we're on to the 14. It's loaded, it's a 90 micron, it's loaded bottle textile. We got the same settings set on the IQ. We're just gonna go ahead and press the start button now and proceed. So this flour is a lot drier than I like to work with. If you know, we'd leave it in the humidor for a couple days and get it back to its moisture content, you're going to get a lighter result. Just because there's less particle and flake that comes off the actual plant when the extraction happens. So keep that in mind. Okay, let's show you what we got here. Here's the bags we used. I got one that's larger here. Here's the actual strain that we're extracting here. We're gonna go ahead and put all these side by side here and let you see what we're working with. Here we go, let's go ahead and separate this. Okay guys, you can see 3.5, 7, and 14. I'm gonna go ahead and collect them each independently. Rosin sticks to itself. This is a little shattery, so I'm being careful. I don't want to fling it anywhere. Solventless gold. All right, so there's our 3.5. Okay, so 23.81 on that. So let's collect the 7 real quick here. Now this is the 14 gram. Keep in mind that the bigger we go here, it's going to look darker, but it's really not. It's just thicker. The material was very dry, but all good quality stuff. We're going to make isolate out of this. So what we're going to do is we're going to put all this together and press it out into one nice patty that's all even, and let it oxidize and butter up for tomorrow. We're going to go ahead and do our first batch, and we're going to test the Nugsmasher IQ on a automated isolate run. So make sure you join us in the next volume of this episode on the Nugsmasher IQ. Absolutely amazing machine. We're super excited about it. Like I said, the next the first bulk shipment's going out beginning of next week. So we're real excited about that. The purchasers out there, you're going to get an email with the owner's manual and how to uncrate it and everything else. So really a great unit. It's made to grow. Remember, our engineers are constantly working on it, so we look forward to your feedback and hearing how you're using it and seeing how you're using it. And make sure you're letting us know if you have any issues or problems or concerns or even questions. We're always here to help. Our customer service is on 7 days a week. And like I said, the IQ customers that are out there that are getting it in the first batch, love to hear your feedback and love to work with you in the future in terms of the unit and what you'd like to see. So look forward to hearing all your comments. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, ring the bell. Lots of stuff to come. And like I said, this is the first of several videos. It's going to be, I think, a 5-video series. So stay tuned on this Nugsmasher IQ. Till next time.